Hello and welcome to the section 2 of the course SQL Injection Attack. Now in this section we are going to take a look at various points. First of all, we will learn about what is SQL Injection Attack and how you can perform attack in the application. We will also take a look at a couple of examples, and finally we will learn various mitigation techniques from this kind of attack. So now let's start with the first video, SQL Injection Attack Overview. Now in this video, we are going to take a look at a couple of points. First of all, we will learn about the injection attack and then what is the overall process available. So if we talk about the injection attack, so you can see that in this attack, attacker provides or supplies malicious SQL statements in application. So we have a web application or a website, and if I'm an attacker, so I can insert or supply the malicious SQL statements inside it, and with the help of that statements I can gather sensitive data from the application. Now if we take a look at the process here, so this is the scenario. You can see the web application is available here. Left hand side you can see the attacker. On the right hand side, this is the database of the server, right? So the goal of this attack is to gather sensitive information from the database. What kind of information? For example, a website which collects data of customer, so obviously the database will contain the email IDs or the customer address, customer phone number, etc. So attacker will try to gather these kind of sensitive information from the database. So what attacker will do? Attacker will simply insert malicious SQL queries or statements in the application, and with the help of that, attacker will bypass the security and will try to gather information from the database. And obviously database contains sensitive data. This is the goal of SQL injection attack. Now where attacker will insert these queries, for example, if I have opened a website, so where I can insert malicious SQL statements. So I'm showing you here examples. So this is basically a sample website, vulnerweb.com. So this is a basic example that where attacker can insert these queries. So you can see here, first of all, the URL area at the top of it where it is written testphp.vulnerweb.com. So attacker can basically insert malicious SQL queries there in the URL area. So this is a basic example that how and or where attacker can insert. Another ways attacker can also insert malicious statements in the login area. For example, on the registration page or on the login area, if injection vulnerability is available there, so attacker can insert the malicious SQL statements in the login username or password and can try to gather sensitive information from the DB or database. So this is a basic example of malicious SQL which attacker can use. So you can see the statement update members set email equal to hacker@example.com where email equal to bob@example.com. So what attacker is trying to do here, attacker is trying to update a customer's mail, and attacker is replacing that mail with his personal email ID. So what will happen, basically attacker can simply click on forgot password and the link will come to the attacker's mail if attacker is able to update the mail successfully or not. So update is the command. Members, basically member is a table name. Set email, email is the column name. So set email equal to this where email is Bob. So where email bob@example.com, please replace it with hacker@example.com, right? So this is a basic SQL query and attacker can use it easily if your application is vulnerable to injection attack. So you have seen the examples that where attacker can insert it and what kind of queries attacker can insert. We will also take a look at examples in the next videos like manual SQL injection where you can type the commands like update members set email equal to something where email equal to something. And there is also automated SQL injection attack where you can take help of various tools which are available in Kali Linux, and with the help of those tools you can perform injection attack. So we will take a look at these examples in the next videos, and finally we will learn the mitigation technique in the final video.